All right, we are back. Our glasses are filled, and we're here to talk about whatever it is. And remember, we welcome your comments at the end of the show. The Black Table is the hashtag on TVC. All right, let's jump straight into this. In my mind, I'm like, thank God Big Brother Nigeria is over.
Why?
You know, I'm always glad when it's over because I look forward to what else is going to happen. And then I look forward to the people that were, that's why I look forward to people that were in the house to find out what they're doing with their lives. Because you have only one winner. But then at the same time, you're wondering what the other contestants. So now some of them are in the news. Fans get 5 million naira and other goodies to BBN's Alex in the wake of the BBN All-Stars edition. Now, in the comments, Nigerians were sharing their views. Some say it was staged, with someone commenting, throw myself a party and act surprised. Another comment said, well, now they see all these fans because I am an Alex fan too. On the flip side, someone said, Alex doesn't look like the type that would gift herself 5 million naira and act surprised. Now, the question is, who are these fans and what is this trend of fans heading to give money to BBN reality stars? Now, Alex is not the first. We've seen this. This is a trend that has been happening. You hear fans have gotten an ex-BB made a house, a car. Yeah, a house, a car. No, I didn't see.
A house.
Wow.
I'll show you now. Don't worry, we'll bring him on the Black Table. We'll come and answer.
Wait. House.
Some have gotten houses, some have gotten cars. Now, in this case, Alex, they say 5 million naira.
And then clearly the bar is low.
The bar is low.
I mean, if somebody got a house, the bar is low.
But the truth is, let me start with you at the bar, Olamide, because I think you know more BBN mates than I do.
Oh, I thought you said I knew more BBL.
No.
I was going to say I'm not a doctor.
But what is this thing
It's too early. It's too early.
But what is it about this trend of fans that come out of nowhere, fans that we can't really identify, dashing out lavish gifts and spending so much on these ex-housemates?
You know what? In this era of social media judges, anything can happen.
True.
Anything can happen. As much as sometimes it seems a bit funny, you see, people recording stuff, stating, oh, these are from my fans. We just gifted you 5 million, 10 million, whatever, a house, whatever. I know a few people that the fans actually gave them stuff. People that I know, they gave them stuff, and it wasn't make-believe.
When my own fans go give me
As in, me say I define fans. I'm serious. Like, okay, I don't want to mention names, but I can mention somebody's names. Like Derrinle, for instance, now. During his 40th birthday, I was there.
Yeah.
His fans actually gave him a brand new car.
Wow.
Yeah, so it
My
happens,
fans,
but
well,
I don't think it's for every single one of them.
For me, and I'm coming to you next deck on this. For me, sometimes my thought process is like, how is the lifestyle of these fans?
Yeah.
What can they afford? Who are they that all of a sudden we see individuals being gifted lavish gifts that are into the millions and millions?
Okay.
But some of these so-called fans can't really even do anything for themselves.
Okay, so sorry. Before I even go, I have a colleague here. Her name is Mary. Fantastic lady. She has a radio show called Lady of Solace. And she has a cult, so to say.
A cult following.
Yes, it's a mad following. During her birthday, they come around, give all sorts of gifts and all that. So yeah, it's possible that there's a strong fan base for these individuals. Now, the psyche behind them doing that is what I can speak for. But it's possible. And it's also possible that some people will gift themselves for the media attention.
I feel you. Mr. Deck, I don't know whether you've been following Big Brother or you're a fan of...
I don't really know much about the Big Brother thing, but I follow, just here and there. Maybe when I listen to my wife tell me one thing or the other. But you see, my take on this is a lot of the time when people talk about fans and stuff like that, you need to understand that 5 people are a fan.
True.
10 people are a fan. What that means is that if I have a set of friends who are, well-to-do, all right, and each of us can drop a minimum of 1 million naira each, and I have like maybe 9 of those friends, we can all drop 1 million, and we love this girl, or we love this guy, she's doing a good job, like we want to support her. We are fans. We don't necessarily have to be there when we are presenting the gift, but we can contribute that money and send people.
Have you done something like that before?
No. So the thing is this.
I'm your friend.
I'm looking at a situation where these things happen. It is not enough. It is not enough for us to look at it from the angle that people are organizing things for themselves. So it doesn't have to. Somebody said something during the week, and I was just going through my phone and I saw it. This guy says to me that I have a following of 10,000 people. If 4,000 people send me 1,000 naira, that is 4 million.
That scoop makes sense.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So what you must understand is that if out of their 2 million followers, 200 people say, guys, let's drop 5,000 naira. 5,000 times 200,000 people is how much?
Did you say 200,000 people?
Okay, so out of 2 million people that are following you, right?
Yeah.
If 200,000 people, you understand?
Take,
okay, let's not say 200,000. Let's say 200 people. 200 people contribute 5,000 naira. Multiply 5,000 times 200.
Yeah, and look at that, man.
It's a huge margin.
I'd like to get the comments from a man whose friends have millions.
You understand?
Can do something like that, Mr. Femi.
I swear to God in heaven, you just spoke my mind. Because I'm wondering, these guys don't like me. Like, I mean, and I get friends, we get money.
But bro, let me blow your mind.
No, but why?
So sorry. Let me blow your mind. Femi. Okay, so look at the like of Davido. When Davido said, guys, it's my birthday, I want you guys to gift me something. I've been gifting everybody, and everybody knows that Davido gives.
Yeah.
Guys, donate something. Dude made how much?
It was crazy.
It was ridiculous.
Well
And guess what?
million.
He didn't spend a dime out of that money.
Yeah, but with
So that
David's
means
own,
that there
though.
are a lot of people who can do that.
Oh, definitely.
Especially people
Definitely.
who let me interest you into knowing something. You don't know that there are people who are not even celebrities who have
money.
massive
Fact.
fan base.
Yeah.
They are not celebrities. They are not people like people know like that.
Yeah, like me.
Somebody can be in an industry like a banking industry, for instance, maybe say one of the commercial banks, right? And the person is someone who is nice to everybody, in all departments. The department members can say, okay, guys, please, we're contributing towards, giving this person a gift. That's fan base. That's fan. Do you understand? So the truth is, it's possible that some people organize it for themselves, but I won't say that I do not believe it
That
when
it's not
somebody.
possible.
No, it's not. No, you can't
It's
say
possible.
that. It's extremely possible. There are people who. Papa, why they talk like this now?
And
People who come
if I had
together.
5 million, I'll give
Bro, people come together and say, guys, let's donate money to vote for someone. Do you know what it means? So why won't we be able to, guys, this person, she didn't win, and we must make sure. Look at CC now. They started the GoFundMe for CC. Yes. So what are we saying?
All right, before
Where
we
are
move
my
on, we
fans?
need to get some opinions from Femi.
No, but where are my fans? I don't know. Where are my fans? Because this is not the kind of largesse we are supposed to enjoy.
Yes, no.
I mean, and I'm thinking, I have like 5,000 followers on Instagram. So if all of them give me 1K,
Not all of them.
because as you said,
Let's not talk about all of them.
Easy.
Femi, let's say out of 5,000 of those people, if 300 people say that we're not giving you money, we want to come and shop at your store.
It's still money indirectly.
Bro, it's a lot of
funny
money.
enough, though, if I'm going to be honest, what you said, because normally on my birthdays, even long before David, on my birthdays, I always tell everybody that don't send me happy birthday, don't send me money. And in all honesty, people actually, and the one that
respond.
trips me the most is always the 5K ones. Bro, it is plenty.
Guy,
Wow.
5K is easy.
I'm going to be
That's
honest,
the
like
easiest
it
money
is
to make.
plenty. Like you just people that you don't even know. They say, bro, Baba, send me your account. Don't be angry, small, but it is plenty.
So,
You
like
know, maybe you
you
go send
put it on the
5,000. Multiply
socials,
5,000 times 1,000.
everybody on my social media, they know. Like 5 years now.
Bro.
March 22nd.
I know.
Somebody
I have
told
to
me
adopt that
something.
formula.
Don't tell me anything. Just send
Somebody
me
said something
money.
to me that I would prefer to have 20,000 active followers than have 2 million unactive followers.
Facts,
So,
though.
yeah.
Facts.
You know why?
Yeah.
If you tell those 20,000 people that I want to do something,
Yeah.
and 15,000
Turn up.
support you, do you know what 15,000 people is?
Yeah.
Do you know what it means, my brother? It's not a joke.
All
It's
right,
not a
so
joke.
I guess we can wrap that up by saying you should take advantage of your network of friends and the people around you, and they should be able to appreciate you no matter how small.
Especially
It's the little things that make the big
Guys,
things at the end of
I'm
the day.
telling you,
Doesn't have to
anybody
be
can be
Big Brother
supported.
alone.
Look at James Brown. His fan
Who's that?
base, James Brown.
Thank you.
like
James Brown is a respectable
The only James Brown I
citizen
know.
of this country.
The only James Brown I know
You
is the
can't-
late.
he's an American.
Who's that? James Brown,
Brown is an
the
American
Queen
now.
of Africa. He's a citizen of this country. He has fan base.
So I don't know why people like this guy because he dey take in directions and the four boys. Person just dey out straight and just go meet am.
You and James and or whatever.
Why did you have to put us together?
Whatever her name is.
She's lady.
Yeah.
And I saw the guy. I'm pretty sure that guy will call you. I was like, I don't know who is this guy that is mentioning my name.
Let's jump to our next thing.
But I just said you have a
Because this one I'm sure will generate
that's all.
as many comments as the previous one. This at Klakla on Twitter said this, and I want you guys to pay attention. It says, being a virgin is embarrassing when you are well into adulthood. Adult virgins, for either male or female, just shows you aren't really capable of attracting mates and or you don't have the appropriate psychology functioning to be normal, stable in an adult relationship.
Kind of conversation.
She went further to tweet that being a virgin throughout adolescence, even in their very early 20s, is normal. But when you get to your mid and late 20s, it is odd. Early 30s, glaring red flag for both sexes. Now, she said, men of the black table, what are your thoughts about this virginity thing?
Societal pressure. Societal pressure. You just leave it alone. No, it's not by force. The fact that you're a virgin is not a do or die matter. One day you will see somebody, you will not be a virgin one day. So what is the issue? If you like be 70 years and you're a virgin, what's so spectacular about that?
But do you think it's embarrassing for some people?
No! Why would it be embarrassing that you're a virgin? So wait, let me ask you a question now. Guy, look at a 40-year-old virgin. Look at imagine that Olamide is a virgin now. Would that be embarrassing?
So there are some things that you can't even imagine. Right?
Wait.
This guy is so down there.
Olamide, let's hear from Olamide.
Let's imagine that
So the first thing
Olamide the virgin.
I've always been under pressure.
Go ahead.
Mazuna and I went to the same secondary school, and there was this stupid thing. There's this stupid thing that was going on then. As young as we were, there was a lot of pressure to prove that you were not a virgin. Yeah. I mean...
And boy, did you prove it, didn't you? Of course.
The pressure to record yourself and show your friends.
Even young people are going through that pressure.
Yes.
And because they are going through that pressure, that notion has to be corrected. I mean, being a virgin can be cool.
So my question is this. I'm so sorry to interject. My question is simple. What do you get for not being a virgin?
But how are you a virgin at 40 though?
I'm confused.
No, my question is simple. What do you get a special medal for not being a virgin?
I think it's a thing of self. Like at that point,
you don't.
If you are 40
so let me ask you a
years
question. Reverend fathers right now are not cool people.
They chose to. They chose that life.
See, you can choose not to be a...
Let me define what virginity is.
And for me, if I'm a woman and I'm in my 40s
and you are a virgin,
you mean nobody?
See, yes, you have never.
People want to raise my skirts.
Not. If I'm a guy,
no, because if I'm a woman and my 40s, like, so you mean nobody just I'm waiting there under this girl's skirt. One. If I'm a guy, it's even worse. Like, so you mean my game is this bad?
So what? So you're thinking about it from the
human point of view, bro.
So what I'm saying is nobody said that. Nobody tried to look under the skirt.
Maybe they tried.
Maybe they were disciplined enough to say no. I want to get married.
That's a lot of discipline, though. From 20 to 40, 20 straight years. Then they shoot straight bullets. You don't touch you.
But guys, I have a definition. I feel that anyone who knows how to pleasure themselves is not a virgin.
You're a virgin.
That's
You're a virgin.
What do you mean by
that? So basically, what he's saying is, if you masturbate, you're not a virgin.
What do you mean by that?
Technically, he does have a point, though. No, he does have a point.
He doesn't have any
Okay, so
point.
as a man, if you say you're a virgin, we would assume that.
So let me ask you. Wait, I'm so sorry,
before.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys. Viewers, please pardon me for this one. My question is this: are you saying that the people that say that don't do it? Yeah, do it in this side so that I will still.
So I don't like all this. If you are going to enter the market, you are going to enter the market. All this, there's no need.
You're talking about people that enter the back door.
The back
instead
door
of the main entrance.
Yes, and say that okay. No, I want to keep my virginity.
Are you talking from experience?
Yes. that goes in line with what you're saying. Listen to me. I don't care how many times you masturbate. I don't care what gadgets and toys.
As long as you have not.
As long as you have not taken the natural source of whatever.
Yes.
You're a virgin.
Yes.
So there you have it, viewers. You can't.
Yes.
And I also want to say this as well, because I'm with Deck on this. There is nothing wrong with being a virgin.
Come on,
At 40.
Why?
At 40, there's problem.
As long as why?
At any age.
At 40 years old, bro.
People,
Wait,
here's the funny
I can
thing.
speak for the
People
guys,
that
I
are
can't speak for
virgins
the women.
even have an advantage over those that are disvirgin.
Please
Yes.
tell us,
Because
tell us.
they
They are
have
more
the
healthy.
choice. You can never take back your virginity.
What is the
They are
value
more
of
healthy.
virginity?
Eh?
They are more healthy.
What is the value of the virginity?
For men, I can't speak for
Look
women.
at this
For
body
men.
count. Look at this body count, man.
Okay. No,
So what's the
so
value of the... Okay.
So let
I'm a virgin.
me just
Again,
say,
They are more
it is left
healthy.
from my account.
so you meet
What's that?
let's assume that you meet a lady that is in her 40s. Yeah?
Yes.
And
And has kept, no, she has kept
As
herself.
virginity.
she has kept
I'll
herself.
be scared. I'll be
herself.
scared
Would
of
you
such
be worried?
person anyway.
Would you be worried?
Anyway.
I may
She's-
be
she's
worried.
Femi, I'll be scared.
Question. If you are a virgin and you meet a virgin, are you worried?
If you're a virgin and you meet a virgin,
Yes.
I'll believe the other person lying. Because there must be something wrong with me for me to be a virgin in 40. 40.
Yeah. If a 40-year-old meets a 40-year-old virgin, they're both virgins. Should they both be worried?
Oh, man, that's a match made in heaven. though.
The thing is this, how are they going to do it? They don't know what to do.
Do you understand? So, sorry, I want to deviate a little bit. None of us here are virgins.
I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
I'm
If you have a child, evidently you're
None
not
of us
virgin.
here are virgins.
I'm a virgin.
Now, I want to ask this question. And I'm worried because of someone in the building, but I'm just
Would
going to
I
ask
go
you.
back to take my
No.
virginity?
Will you? You've had sex, and all of you have had sex with more than one woman.
Yeah.
Would you take back any of the
Benedict,
sex? Would you take back any of the sex you've had with anyone? Is there anybody you've had sex with and you'd be like, I wish I never had sex with this person?
Oh,
Men
yeah,
don't
sure.
think that way, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
there-
I-
there are people like
I
that.
feel like that.
No, so
When you said, I said,
was that
said,
no,
hold on,
yes,
hold on.
I-
Was that
I-
because-
I
was that
agree.
because the
Yes.
sex was bad or because of something else?
Plenty
Because
of
that's
that.
the different thing.
Like maybe.
Okay, wait.
No, she was a psycho. We know.
Yes.
But that does not.
No. But
the-
there are certain people that
Yeah.
I know that I probably shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have, and you take
shouldn't
it
have.
back.
And I'm like.
That's when the
no,
PNC
guy,
kicks in.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Post clarity, like, why did I do this?
Why did I do this? Why? No, I shouldn't have done this, right? Yeah, I'm not going to.
Because of the drama that came after it.
It's not drama. Like, why?
Or maybe it could be
why
that. It
am
could be
I-
it was
why am I
bad
here in the first place. Like, I shouldn't be in this position where I'm talking to this person and it's as a result of the fact that we've had something.
feel
You
it.
know, I don't want that. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. So.
Okay, so basically you feel like, man, ordinarily, for follow me talk, this the way you talk.
No,
If I hadn't-
no, that's so you're talking from a perspective of
No, because I'm trying to
fighting or
understand
quarrel.
it.
No, so as a result of the fact
Alright.
that we shouldn't have even done this in
Yeah.
the first place, no, not because we are quarreling, we're still friends, but
it's like a
I
guilt
would
trip?
have rather,
This doesn't have to be on the
enjoyed
plate.
our
That's the
friendship than that kind of
All right,
thing.
let's
Yeah.
move on. Let's move on. For you non-virgins, there's no see if you're out there and you're a virgin, it's okay.
There's nothing wrong with
Don't
it.
put that. Don't let the pressure get to you.
Infidels.
Because if that's how you end up with 5 guys, and you won't know what happened.
Oh,
No, there's nothing wrong if you haven't popped that cherry yet.
at 40, there's something wrong, though. No lie.
And when you get spiritual problem,
I say, don't lie.
All right. How many of you guys saw Basket Mouth's video when he made a public apology to people in the industry? You
that's
Yeah,
all
so
right. That was nice.
saw that? You saw that?
I think apologies don't
that's what
have
we're
to
talking
be
about.
public, though. I don't think apologies have
I
to be
think
public.
it's because of him and AY have been having this little back and forth.
Yeah,
We've spoken about it on the show as
No,
well.
but I think things like that, I mean, you can't tell me that Basketball can't get AY's number. So the same way I feel about that, the same way I feel about people that set their camera and then they're crying to the camera. I'm like, come on now.
Playing,
The people you have.
Yeah,
to
they say if you
camera.
can cry on camera,
Go
So,
to them
so
directly.
let's
You're playing to the gallery, it's not necessary.
let's play it from his own perspective. Don't forget that he did it to promote his show.
So so I didn't want to say that, but that's how I say
No,
it. Like,
but he did it now. He
that's-
said whether you believe it or not. But don't forget my show.
So that's
for you to have said
so that's-
talk
so-
about for you to have come out to
That's
talk
what I
about
say.
your show.
And that
See, Basket Mouth
completely
is someone,
nullifies the
Basket Mouth
apology
is
for me,
someone
though.
that I love very much and someone
That nullified the apology for you.
It nullifies the
actually
apology for me.
I very much respect a lot. And what you must also understand is that Basket Mouth is one of the most intelligent comedians in this country. So if he decided that he wanted to do so, or he wanted to apologize,
There's an agenda.
but he's a comedian. He needed to, infuse a little bit of humor into it. Do you understand? Of course, Nigerians, we take things personal a lot.
Very,
You understand?
very.
So, the two of them, if you don't even laugh for back, we could not even know. Bro, no vex. But I go use you do content too. We will now start talking about it.
But I want to hear. Let me get
Do you
Femi's
understand what I'm
opinion, because
saying?
Femi, it sounded like you had some reservations.
That's why I feel like if you, I don't understand public apology. Like, if I offend you, I owe you an apology. I don't owe the public an apology. Like, once you have to publicize these things, for me, I'm like, okay, what's the agenda? Okay, you have a relationship problem. Me and my husband were separating. Concert camera, tell us everything. Like, we don't need that. We can live without that. For me, it's completely unnecessary. Oh, he broke my heart. Like,
So you see,
Okay,
the thing
so what
is,
are we supposed to do?
you know, some people talk about celebrities as people who owe the public,
Yeah, for some
kind of
reason.
clarity and
Yeah.
all of that.
You know,
right?
the best kind of
So-
apology would have been you do it in private, and then just people just start seeing you guys getting
that's
along.
all. That's all.
But
Yeah.
guess what? But guess
That's
what?
the best type
But
of
guess what?
apology.
Guess what?
Yeah.
They're celebrities now.
No, it's not about. See,
So
first
for me,
things first. things
don't
first.
Don't forget,
things
this
in
guy
life,
needs to sell his tickets now.
wait.
So,
as
and
much
that for
as-
me, that completely nullifies
The
the
apology.
And I agree.
It's like telling
I
somebody
agree.
something and then it's like apologizing to someone and saying,
Oh,
but.
Wait. Let me
Once
put
you
it
say
this way.
but,
Let me put it
cancels
this way.
It cancels everything that you
Have
said
you
before.
ever had to help a friend in need, and then you publicly display your help to him?
You're not helping the person. You're buying presents.
everybody knows that.
You're
If
buying
you're helping
presents.
It's the
someone
same
in
thing.
public
So
like that,
I'm like, Jack. By the way, what you
I don't
talk
know.
to me about?
Although
I've sent 1 million
it
to your
swings both
account.
ways. So
But it doesn't
sometimes
make
if they do
sense.
it in public, they might not be doing it because they want people to know. It might just be, maybe something happened and they probably found themselves in public.
But that circle is so tight. Like, I mean, how many comedians are there in Nigeria? It's 2 phone calls to get the guy's number now.
No,
really
you can't
want
say
to
that.
apologize.
You can't say
But to be
basket doesn't have.
honest, to be honest,
you can't say that.
If
I
that's
think-
what
I
he's
think-
saying. It'll be easy for them to one-on-one
Have
a
communicate with
conversation,
themselves.
right?
They know where each other live. They can even pay each other a visit.
But for me, I feel the drama behind all this. So this person did that person did this. The stalker was also out recently saying
Talking about, yeah.
No, but for me, I really like basketball.
Basketball.
I really like basketball. I really. Guys,
I won't lie, I'm a fan.
guys, good.
I'm a
But
fan.
the
of
truth
football.
is this: nobody's perfect, too, guys.
But you know the kind of apology I would have liked to see? He can do a show and AY comes out at the show. And then when people see AY at the basketball
Which is-
team,
which is-
they
yeah,
will
which
connect and be
is
like,
something-
these guys must have sorted themselves
Yeah,
out.
which is something that Whiskey did with Davido when
they said
and,
they said
you know,
Sky.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that one was
now.
just, the public was the one creating the beef. They had no issue.
But they did the
Obviously,
right
they
thing by
didn't
not
have an
putting
issue.
out
They still don't
statements,
even have an issue.
and they came out publicly, performed together, and
Made
that's
more money
solid.
together.
Because
That's solid.
people thrive off of this. People like the negativity. People like the beef. People like the this versus
People
that.
live off the-
they live
yes.
off it.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
sometimes when you're in that position, you don't want to come out and make a statement. Just by let them continue. It's more as long as you're trending. Anyway, shout outs to Basketball, AY, and all the comedians out there.
No
Keep
beef.
doing what you do.
No beef.
No beef. All right, we're going to take a quick break, refill our glasses, and of course, we wait for your comments, hashtag #TheBlackTable on TVC, and then we'll touch some more topics, including Dex Virginity. We'll be back. Stay where you
Ask questions if I want to ask questions. And if it's something that I saw coming, I may not even ask questions. I may just see. I may even tell you I saw this.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Lasena Mineral Water, Golden Penny, Yemi Legend Small Chops, Genwena Events, Ara Delis and Drinks, Rewired Africa, and powered by TVC Women's Network.
And we're back once again without Zeno. He's still missing, but we've got the black table on lock. I still have my man, Mr. Femi. I still have Declan No Rice, and of course Picard, John Picard at the bar. Let's keep the conversation going. A certain lady, and I love I love when I saw the video. It was kind of funny. She decided to bombard her husband, who was busy on IG, and she saw him going through a page of a certain female that was endowed.
Would that be in front or at the back?
At the front.
Eesh.
She was well endowed, a very hot, attractive female IG page. And she told her husband that what does she have that I don't have? You get me? Because I know all of us here on social media, and sometimes some of us see some of those accounts that come with some models, because I follow some models for professional reasons. And for research purposes. For research purposes, do you understand? But then sometimes our partners, it's easy for us to get a little bit jealous. I'm sure if we saw our wives checking out some guy in the gym with six-pack and the rest, we too, we might be wondering, you know, why is she checking that out?
I don't even check my wife's phone.
So this is what happened. This is what happened. Let's think about every guy. So the video is very funny. The guy was in the living room. He told his wife he was going to play video games. And you know,
yes, I saw the video. I saw the video.
Long and short,
and she came out. Sure that he's definitely doing something bad.
Bad, exactly. And
she knows her husband.
And then she came out.
Right.
The way the guy turned, special turning, but the long. That guy, out of 10 men, that guy is a 9.5.
But you know the funny thing, the guy didn't even defend himself.
He wasn't defending himself.
He just said, what's it now? What's
IG now?
What is it? It's IG now. Let me check now. I'm looking at Nya. She said it now.
Yeah, he did. And the funny thing was,
when you know the funny thing is this, those kind of relationships are actually the best kind of.
It's honest.
No, they were just joking.
No, but guess what? You know they will finish that guy. He gets on feminist page, then go finish that guy. What disrespect? What's this?
No, but is that disrespect?
I'm so happy.
Can we ask ourselves that question? Is it wrong?
Is it wrong that
men every now and then gawk at other women, whether it's on IG?
See, let me tell you something. Let me be honest with you, guys. So, because of how close I am with my wife, right, we can actually look at people together. In fact, I remember when Dubai. I remember.
I didn't say
hold on.
Okay.
I remember when Dubai, I think in 2019, and a girl walked in. This girl looked exactly like Kim Kardashian. Like she looked exactly. In fact, we almost said, Kim, hi Kim. Like the girl just walked in, you know, in leather pants, you know, black leather pants with black. Like she, as in, if you see everything. I didn't see the girl. I didn't see the girl, right? My wife saw the girl.
You didn't see
my wife turned. My wife turned like this. She turned like this, literally 360 to look at me. I was like, you know, I was trying to.
So you literally didn't see her.
You didn't see her. Your wife.
She called me.
So you didn't notice her.
Babe,
see something.
That's what I
see something.
When did it happen for you?
You won't say you don't see her.
I tell you. And you know the funny thing is, the kind of relationship I have with my wife is such that, you know, if I see babe that I like, I can tell her babes or more.
Okay, so the question is, would you do it the other way around?
Sorry?
A fine guy is passing you with your wife.
She will tell me.
No, wait.
Your wife has seen something.
Your wife calls your attention to it.
Of course, I will do that.
You turn and see this fine boy.
Back now.
Me, the worst I've said,
okay.
Me, I said it. It has happened to me, and I said mine an annoying one. I said, if they leave this guy now, you get chest, because you know me, I'm battling my own demons.
No, but jokes aside, though.
Can you repeat that? If they leave it,
if they leave the guy, go talk to him.
Yeah, they leave him. He go say get chest. The guy was well built.
So she now looked at him.
She acted like she was like she didn't see him.
I think that
maybe to make me feel.
No, but I think that would be realistic. I mean, we all have social media. We see all these things. We see all these things. And in fact, there was one day I was going through my Instagram and my son was beside me, and I almost put the phone up because I was like, if anything not so appropriate pops up, like, they'll be like, what's up, G? Like, and most importantly, though, may we no lie, the guy, if she saw him doing that, you see what he would have done, whether she was there or not. And in all honesty, if you flip the script, she obviously sees something on Instagram, and you don't even have to go looking for those things.
Yeah.
They just come up for free.
Yeah, I think it's the world. I think it's the world we live in now. Like you can almost not. You can't have
I think you kind of like just observe these things because they pop up in your face.
You can't,
but there's no intent, so I don't think.
No, but a lot of times it also stems from the people you follow.
Yeah.
It also stems the things that, if I follow you, the things you like, they pop on my timeline randomly. So if you check your Instagram and you're seeing boobs, one of your circles is in your timeline. So just, it is what it is.
I would really say I really don't think it's wrong if you don't really act on any of these things.
Yeah, if you're not sliding into DMs.
Exactly.
If we're going to be totally honest with one another, right? You must understand that because you look at somebody, or maybe your eye catches a glimpse of a person, and you look at and you really admire the person. Oh, like, this person is really beautiful.
But wait, quick one,
right?
So
doesn't mean that you have any intent.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Guys.
The person is running up.
We know we don't have any intentions.
No, but it's just instincts.
We
actually,
know,
it's just
because we know it's fake life, and a lot of times when guys are going through IG or some other social media platform, it's not because they're trying to do whatever.
So let me ask you a question. Imagine people who have seen people's sex tape and they see them, pop up on their page. Are you saying that they have imagined them in their heads, like?
As long as it stays in your head, we're good. Now let's jump to this. I didn't read a lot about this, but it caught my attention. I know, Olamide, you know more about this. It says hours after her viral tweet, there's a girl that made a U-turn and has apologized to a man that she accused of raping her while she was intoxicated in a hotel.
Yet again.
Things like this should be prosecuted.
So let me give you guys let me give you guys the tea of the story.
So Olamide.
So she met this guy via a dating app, and after a couple of conversations, they decided to meet up somewhere. And while they were at the cave that they wanted to do some drumming, she took a drink.
Drumming, okay.
She took a drink, and apparently she felt that the drink was spiked.
Yeah.
Because then after she decided to throw up and all that. She had a very terrible experience. Hospitals rejected that. All sorts of she went through. She was rejected by like 3 hospitals that evening. The guy left her at the hotel. And while all of that happened, she kind of insinuated like, okay, you know what? I hang out. I'm a big girl. I drink.
And I drink. And I can hold my liquor.
You understand? So that's where she insinuated that, maybe she was drugged. You understand? And for me, it's an unfortunate thing that happened to her. She went through a really ugly ordeal. However, there are question marks. And
there always are.
Because I feel dating apps are here to stay, but there are also rules to, controlling what happens when you're going on a date. You understand? So she insinuated that the guy, drugged her, spiked her, whatever.
Because she was even talking about the number of drinks she took, and it wasn't that much. But then the way her memory has just faded, how she kept on passing out, blacking out, and then waking up and experiencing something, then blacking out again.
If we're going to be honest, how is all of this the guy's fault though? How did this spiral back?
Because she felt as if she was out with him, so he should take some kind of responsibility.
And I think the guy also did something wrong.
According to the guy, now the guy told her when she regained consciousness at one moment that, we made love. We had consensual sex.
Wait. So
and she was
technically,
like,
that thing sounds like a rape.
Do you understand?
He said what?
He told her that we had sex.
Did they really have sex?
They had sex because
But she wasn't conscious of it.
Her pants were down.
She was not conscious of it. Like, she went through it.
So she was saying that she couldn't remember doing anything, but when she gained consciousness, she felt the pain of penetration.
There's pain of penetration?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
I mean, we learn every day.
No,
Now.
trust me.
Why not the last
Students.
no, there is. I promise you, if you were penetrated, you would be and unknowingly.
May I never know that pain though.
You would know.
So she finds out that okay, they're
So
boss.
she finds out that she was penetrated. She feels it. You get me? And she's
Yeah.
feeling all sorts of ways. And the guy confirmed that. But in his mind, he's like, we hung out, we had drinks, I took you to a hotel, we had sex,
So
I left you.
If we're gonna be honest,
That's
if I'm not being on anybody's side, that sounds like rape.
It
though.
sounds like rape,
It sounds like
honestly,
rape. Let's
yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
There's no like. I mean, she didn't know that you were having sex with her. Bro, what are you
And
doing?
then the guy abandoned her. So,
And
you
he
know, for
abandoned
me,
her as
I
well.
was like, okay, she insinuated it, but for her to make a U-turn was what surprised me because I was like,
So
wait,
for her to have said that it didn't happen, then maybe it didn't happen.
Yeah, but that's kind of weird. Like, how do you tell somebody who had sex and the person has no knowledge of having sex with
Yeah.
you? Like,
and that's rape now.
that's rape. Let's say
And that's
rape.
How
wrong.
do you have sexual intercourse with a person who is unconscious?
Exactly.
Like, you know,
Exactly.
a lot of things who.
Like, that
how
doesn't
does
make
it
any
work as
sense.
in
Like, is that even
the
possible?
mechanics?
It's possible now.
People, bro.
People that are having sex with corpses, what do you think they're doing?
People do it.
All you need is some grease.
Man.
Anyway,
Gang, you just went dark. Like,
It's lube
extremely
now.
dark. What?
yeah. it's sickening and disappointing, but that's what happened. The anatomy of a woman can be penetrated
It's okay
if she's
now.
unconscious. You get me?
Gang, come on.
But I
There's
think,
some
I
people
think
that that is-
my message to,
When Bill Cosby was being accused of drugging women, that
Yeah.
was the state they were in.
yeah.
Some of them were unresponsive, and that's
Exactly.
all they needed to do. That's why it's sickening. So rape in general is sickening and disgusting. So if you want the details, trust me, it gets even worse. If you find out what some people are actually doing.
Wow.
But as it is, it's a word against is.
I know at that
And-
point it's almost not a word against.
No, when I
Let's
say it's a
that's
word,
it.
that's our own version of the story.
But
You
he
understand?
confirmed that
Yeah.
they had sex. You can't have sex with someone that is not.
You know, this is her
conscious.
telling the
That's
story.
not having sex.
No, this
with
is her
someone.
telling the story, and I'm just trying to play the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Here. This is her telling the story that the guy confirmed, but we didn't hear from the guy.
We didn't hear from. Okay,
So we didn't hear from the guy,
True,
and
true.
for her to make that U-turn and also now say, sorry, it didn't really go down that way. For me, it affects the credibility of other
The first-
women
yeah.
who have gone through the same thing.
It
And
affects
then
the
he
bit
puts
of a
everything.
story.
He puts
and then
everything
it
she has
trashes
said
everything
into
else.
something.
Exactly,
Yeah. He
exactly.
trashes everything that came.
And for
before
me,
it.
the moral of the story is if you're going to meet someone online, if you're going to hang out or whatever,
You should be
let your
cautious.
first date be in a public space. You know, get to know this
No, but I
person.
think they definitely dated. They definitely hung
No,
out
that
in
was the
public
first
space,
time
and
they
they took
meeting.
it private.
No,
So
yeah,
let
they
me-
hung
let
out
me ask you
somewhere
a
and had the
question,
drinks.
guys.
So yeah, they hung out somewhere.
about-
That was the first time
So
they
you
were
guys are
meeting.
talking about the first time and where
Yeah.
they're meeting. First and foremost, the question should be, what kind of app did they meet?
We
There's
can't mention
specific
the name of the
apps-
app.
There are specific apps that just takes for you to just meet somebody and literally it's one mission.
Go and have a good time, yeah.
Yeah, what apps do you use?
I don't know what you're talking about. I know
But
that
you
the
know,
apps
you know the things that trip me about this world now, this app dating meeting thing is, how do you know that the person on the other end of the phone is not a serial killer?
My brother,
Yeah,
like
find
how?
out. It's the
How?
risk.
But why are
I
you talking
think
like
a lot of
this?
this
That's a lot of risk.
How do you know that the
a
person who you
verified
meet at the club is not a serial killer?
At least we date close.
How do you know that the person you meet in church is not a serial killer?
Okay, no, so this is how I see it. This is how I see it. So you are chatting with someone that you don't know on the other side. When the person says, okay, let's meet at Mr. Biggs. When I get to Mr. Biggs, she's going to ask me, what are you wearing? So I have to identify myself. Like, the person already knows who you are. No, the person already knows who you are. You have no clue who the person is.
Yeah.
How do people risk that?
Well,
That's life.
So
Life
let
is
me ask you a
risk.
question. So when
Everybody's
you meet
a
someone,
stranger to you.
Yes, everybody is a stranger until you meet each other
until
and
you
get to
meet
know
each
each
other,
other.
get
If you meet someone at a wedding,
but
for
here's the funny
instance,
thing,
you don't know who the person is.
when you say I understand where you're coming from, but people have built great relationships from meeting.
Yeah,
people have
absolutely.
gotten married.
People have
through
gotten married.
things
No,
like
but I
that,
feel
yeah.
like, so this is my opinion on dating apps. And this is my opinion. When people meet on dating apps, in all honesty, because these things are new, let's give it 10 years. Let's
They're
give
not
it
that
10
different.
years.
They've been more-
We
more
don't
than
really
10
have
years.
dating apps anymore. We now have smashing apps. So
What I'm saying is,
So what apps do you use?
the reason why I said let's give it 10 years is because, in all honesty, man and woman, you're not supposed to meet that way. You're not supposed to have that level of options. It's too much. Like Otik Bodge.
It's too direct.
And I can tell you for free that when people meet on dating apps, I met my wife on dating app, she met me on dating app. If one day I just see that dating app notification for her phone, you still the market. One. Then number two, when you have issues, instead of resolving that issue, let me go and look for validation on my normal. Because in all honesty, women, I feel like dating apps are actually built for women, not men.
Okay.
I feel like dating apps are built for women because men, you just get lucky once in a while. It's the woman that will always get people hitting on her. On there, basically just like our Instagram DM, there will be one person saying, "Oh, you look gorgeous, you look this, you look that," and for as long as you have that, there's nothing that forces you to work on your relationship when you have issues now.
But you know that if we had more dating apps earlier, we wouldn't be having 40-year-old virgins and people that will be. This is also a way that if people can't meet people, can't be out there.
So let me ask you a
and
question.
they need to lose that virginity.
Lege
The apps help.
has this live
online thing that
he
he does,
where he match makes people and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Mr.
There are a lot
Miami.
of people who meet people in Nigeria. Babes in the UK who say, okay, we meet up with someone who is in Nigeria and they hook up and all of that. Have you asked yourself that? What if they meet someone who is a serial killer?
Oh no, that's very
The
possible.
same thing applies.
Okay, so
The
in
same
that
thing
same guy
applies.
that you're talking about,
Yes.
the last time I saw his page, which was about 3 or 4 days ago, there was a girl that met some guy on that same platform. Now the girl is pregnant, she gave birth, the guy doesn't want to have anything to do with the child. I mean, those are the things that I'm not saying that this
No,
won't
but
happen
these
in a
things
normal
happen
relationship.
never- you wouldn't-
but
you know, normally.
in the real sense of the word, for me, like personally, I just feel like relationships don't have to be digital. Like, okay, swipe left, swipe right.
But wait, let me get it straight. Is it bad? Does that make
I don't
sense?
think dating apps are
So
bad.
for me, as a human being, I try to limit my adaptation of technology. Like, okay, you know what? I would rather just.
But there are people
so for,
who
first of all, I can
enjoy
never
it.
read on iPad or phone.
Right.
I don't know how people do it. They read books. I'm like, if I'm not turning the leaf physically, I'm not reading.
I feel you. I'm old school like
I'm
that.
old school like that. As in, but I do understand that there are people that can read an entire semester on their iPad, but it's not me.
Guys, we have a couple of messages that have come in. Let's see if we can take some of them. All right, so let's take some of your messages. The hashtag is DBlackTable on TVC. Mississippi Cup says, the money where them supposed to take better their lives, now him then they gather give people we no care about them. These guys are made already. Endorsements, back, left, center. That what have you done with your own life? Unnecessary fandom.
I'm with her or him.
Mississippi Cup.
Like, you spoke my mind.
All right. The next message that came in is from @girlygirl. It says, "Shut up. If you don't know what's happening, I contributed to make this happen for Alex, and I'll tell you for a fact that the love is organic. You guys should take your bad belly elsewhere."
All right.
To Alex.
You're right.
To Alex.
That's another
You're
fact.
right.
We love you,
You're
Alex.
right.
Yes. So you, Alex, you know, I got that, you know. So anyway, Celeb Baby says, either I choose to get married as a virgin or not is no one's business.
Exactly.
These online opinion mongers or whatever they are should stop pressing our necks. Nobody will pick latecomers to the virginity loss party. Y'all
Absolutely.
should rest.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for that message.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for that message.
I agree. Totally.
God bless you and your virginity. Thank you.
You didn't mind me.
At Outlook.com says, all of you in the comments are hypocrites, forming holier than thou. It's funny how you are the same ones who go wank in the toilet to please yourselves
Well done.
in the name of keeping your virginity. I go with this tweet and I say that if as a guy at 21 you haven't tested the waters, you're not man enough, brace up.
Wow.
May your daughters meet these kind of guys that you are saying you should go and taste the waters. Rubbish. Rubbish. Yes, I say with my full chest.
That's what they call me.
And Hustler Giddy says, it's good to see these grown men make peace out there. It's a reminder that it's necessary to take on fights, resolve them, and move on. Basket mouth, na man you be. Live and let live. True that. And Diddy says it's very clear that Basket Mouth is chasing clout and seeking attention because of the shows he has coming. Guys, this is showbiz, and these people will literally do anything to be in the mouth of Nigerians. I won't ever be surprised if the whole thing was planned by both parties.
Possibly.
Similar to something that you said as well.
Possibly.
Shayo says, basket mouth, now my guy, but him fuck up big time. We keep complaining about our leaders every day, but truth is that it all boils down to us as individuals.
Yep.
All the ish he did years back will eventually catch up with him, and I'm speaking of Nemesis. Thank you for your thoughts and your opinion. At Vicious Boo says, people have different fetishes when it comes to sex. Laying with an unconscious woman is little compared to something I once heard. One of my friends once spoke about his weird fetish of strafing dead people. It's a scary world. It is scary indeed. Something to be afraid of. These are some of the comments that I've come.
Who said that?
I needed to remove my glasses.
This came from Vicious Boo.
And Vicious Boo.
Yes.
Vicious
So,
Boo.
you know, laying with
I needed to remove my glasses.
laying with unconscious people. That is why. Here's the funny thing. Sometimes I don't want to deviate, but ladies, even if you're conscious and you're having sex and you don't really want to, you just want the guy to, you know, as long as it's consensual, put some work in it. Sometimes just laying there still doesn't really help matters.
Don't
So I'm just saying,
sound like
you know,
throwing
I'm
that
trying
thing
to
out there.
sometimes, you know, move your hips a little bit.
No, what I'm saying is, it sounds like
I can't be with
like
a
it
woman.
sounds like
You
you're
know,
speaking to- it sounds like you're speaking to somebody
you know,
I can't
like
be with a
indirectly.
woman and she's just there.
Eh?
That's the end.
Uncle, sometimes you just need to be there as well.
Wow.
Sir?
Okay.
What else do you use again? Oh my God! I guess that's a wrap for the Black Tables. Awesome. We will still tackle some of your comments. Hashtag the Black Table on TVC. You catch us here every Friday night at 11 p.m. We are live. We do this with great gentlemen that are vast in different walks of life, different experiences, happily married men, great fathers. I can attest to that. And I want to give a shout out to my daughter. Today's her birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
You know, she turned 11 and she will stay a virgin for as long as daddy can make it happen. She will.
No, but it's not daddy's call. No. So in the world you live in now, it's not daddy's call, though.
Yes. Well, I've got a shotgun.
Okay, so what? In all honesty, what are you going to do? Let's be honest.
What am I going to do?
What can you do?
Let me be very honest. I believe that I kind of live my life, but I just instill certain disciplines and personalities in her to make her own choices and to make the right choices that she's going to live with.
You are hoping that she makes the right choices, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So to make the right choices.
So at the end of the day, it's really not your call.
But here's the funny thing. You know, I'm just doing by default.
You see everything I'm telling you.
Here's the thing.
Is what I've come to realize that, bro, there's nothing going on.
It's a default setting that parents have towards their kids, because you get to an age where you now want grandchildren and you start worrying your kids.
No, so but in all honesty, though, if you're going to be honest, young adults don't really have a lot of sense. They don't really have a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Young kids, like, they still, because the world is right in front of them. I can press one, I can press down. They want to press everything. You're at this stage in your life where you know that, look, I don't have to press every button. Like, if they tell me if you press this, the ship will stop. If you press this, it will go. Okay, you said this.
Interestingly, you have a son and a daughter, right?
They want to press.
Well, you have a son and a daughter.
They want to press.
You have a son and a daughter as well.
They want to press.
Your daughters, your kids. What do you think?
Shotgun, bulldogs, spice.
My daughter recently had a fight with her mother because her mother didn't want her to go to a party. As like it was a big fight. Me, I just didn't video, just look them. No, but why can't I go to the party? I'm like, okay. And then she asked me, Daddy, can I go to this party? Mommy said I should. I'm like, okay, you can go. And then she went to the mom, but my dad said I can go. Why didn't you say I can't go? They just put me for me. I said no. They come out me. But in the real sense of the word, I'm like, at 11, I can't tell my parents I want to go for a party now. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
But I can't tell her that, surprisingly, sadly, because you don't want to lose that communication line that you have with them. So it's actually very delicate. And it's scarily delicate because I'm like, I didn't have this kind of privilege. Like, you won't go party. I can't even think of party in my head. So, and then she goes, why is my mother this? I'm like, interesting. And the sad part of it is I have to be your friend and our friend at the same time.
Yeah.
If your mother complains, finish, I'll not come. Can you imagine what your mother said?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's annoying me. I'm like, yes. Oh, you had. And at the end of the day, I just realized that, you know what?
All right.
I'll rather just face forward. Everybody good there, right?
All right. So today, I guess I'm going to take the tip.
As always.
And I'm going to dedicate this to daughters out there and young children, especially since I'm repping my daughter who celebrates her birthday today.
They should stay virgins.
I'm saying, here's my tip for you guys. Do not let societal pressures make you do things that you don't need to do.
But they are
Plain
not.
and simple.
So here's
Don't let societal pressures make you do things you don't need to do. When the time is right and it is your choice, it'll be okay.
No, but here's the thing, though. Legally, they can't even watch the show. One. So everything you said, they can't want to go to
No, but let me tell you one funny thing. There are women that watch this show. I've met women out there that watch this
how
show.
those women watch this show.
But they watch it.
What did they talk? I'm telling you because I have them, my friend.
When we're off,
They hate you.
They say too.
By the way, all the people that follow me, they hate you.
they don't like me, and I love them.
And this is for Mazino, who has a lovely daughter as well. I'm sure he will agree with me. Zeno, when we find you, I guess we'll see you again next week, Friday,
Hopefully.
11 p.m.
Hopefully.
That's the Black Table. Gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by.
Good
God
morning.
bless. Good night and good morning.
Nah, don't go.
Entertainment to me is a way of life, is a way of escaping, is a way of connecting with people. It's a way of sharing stories and experiencing the very best of the human nature.